Greetings, 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 greetings. Oh my God, it's Conversation with Ifa Abeyo. I'm still in Atlanta. I'm still rocking in Atlanta. Happy 4th. I'm not going to say I don't celebrate it because I got nieces and nephews and them that love to see fireworks and stuff. And who am I to say no? Like, for real. Who am I to say no? So I understand. I get with hey twin, I get with the we don't celebrate the 4th of spirituality, the slaves and all of that. That's great. Kudos. I understand my history. I know my history, but I'm never going to take away from my kids and my grandkids and my nieces and my nephews and my grandnieces and nephews. If you celebrate 4th of July, great. Go see the fireworks, have fun, go enjoy barbecues and all of that, and live your life. Hey, beautiful. So to everyone, Benicion, Santo, blessings, Malaikum Nasala, hey, Sugarfoot, and all of that. So, y'all know I'm down in Atlanta. Y'all know I have foodie as a son. So he's always telling me about certain things and certain places. So we go to this place called Buttermilk, right? Buttermilk pie place. Right? So, let me explain about these pies. And they do ship, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, they have buttermilk, they have the I-40, they have Granny's apple, they have chocolate cream, they have key lime, they have peanut butter cream, coconut cream, and chewy chocolate chip. So, and they have the 9-inch pie, they have the 4-inch pie, and they have the pie stacks. So my beautiful son takes me to this place, right? And gets me in there, and I'm seeing all these pies. Now I'm a freak for apple pie, but hey, beautiful, I'm a freak for apple pie. I love good pies. And he started laughing because I wound up buying 8 pies, right? Now, we put it in the car, we pack it up, and he's laughing, cracking jokes like, oh, okay, you got all these pies. So then he gonna hand me my box, and a pie is missing. I know you lying. So then he gonna say, oh, you talking about the coconut one? I been ate that. I know you lying. Ladies and gentlemen, my son, right? But we've been having fun, like, for real. I didn't get to see my other granddaughters because they went with their dad for the weekend. And so I've been bugging out. I do talk to them on the phone and stuff. And I have my other granddaughter. She'll be here as well. Then I'll be going to South Carolina to see my other grandchildren. So I'm on this. My son calls it the Ifa tour. He's like, oh, this is the Ifa Abeyo's tour. And I was like, okay. So if you're in Conyers, stop at the Wicked Mojo. When I tell you, first of all, I've been to a lot of shops, and I'm not here to kiss ass and rub and be like, oh, this is the greatest. No, but I respect when owners and people that own shops, if they're not initiated, at least they love to learn and they love to educate themselves as well as their clients and customers that come in. This is the shop where you come, you have authentic things, and you get to really sit down, discuss, talk, have fun, and learn. And everyone that comes into this shop, when I tell you, they are like a blessing. Even the ones that will give you a headache, right? Because we still talk to them like they are great people as well. Maybe they don't mesh well. Listen, not everybody's going to like you. Not everybody's going to fuck with you. Not everybody's going to mess with you. You know, you're not going to all click. But you still are welcome to come in and get some authentic things. The only thing you should do coming into any kind of spiritual store, botanica, anything, have respect. Have respect. If not, then go somewhere else. It is 50 million stores that are around. So have respect. Have respect. That's what I ask. Have respect. Have respect for not only the store, because at the end of the day, it's still retail. Have respect for the store, the owner, the establishment that you're coming into. If you want to slam doors and pop junk and all of that, then go somewhere else. There's 50 million stores that you can go to. Go somewhere else. If it doesn't help for you and it doesn't vibe with you, you're welcome to go anywhere else. But you would want to come somewhere and have authentic altars, get to talk with someone, and like a hub where other people come. because Sim Mosaic comes there, and he autographed all his books that's there. You know, Mama Star, Candelo Cabisa, Professor Porterfield. Like, you have all these people that have graced this shop. You might want to be able to make sure you're coming in so you can get to meet these people. Or if you haven't met them then, you will get to meet them another time. So you might want to just come in and grasp that. If you're in Atlanta area, you might want to make sure you come down, you know. And then she has the cats. But my favorite, I have two down there that's favorite. Mojo. I think Mojo really gave me the finger. Like, I think when she was licking, she did this. So, and Mojo is shady, and I love it. Hello, beautiful. Mojo is shady as fuck, and I love this damn cat because this cat runs everything. And it's like, you have to ask her, can you come in? You have to ask her, can you be a part of something? Because she will come in, honey, and give you shade. And she has a cat that's the mutant, and he is so sweet. But my favorite of all, and please don't tell all the rest of them, is the bully. The bully is my favorite because the bully comes in like he has to fuck with everybody. You know, I had a problem child like that. We all have one where, you know, you'll say sit down and don't. My grandson is like that. I call him extra. He will come in the room and hit everybody in the room like, I don't care. And that is the bully, and I love the bully. I love the bully. So, as I've traveled through my traveling times, right? Like I said, New Orleans, Alabama, now Atlanta, and the next place is South Carolina, and then North Carolina, right? So I've been doing all this, and I've been picking up things and grabbing things. And so when I was in New Orleans, Diva Tanya, right, was putting this stuff on, and she walked by, and everything in me woke up. Everything. Now, I've smelled a lot of waters, the colognes and all of that, but when she put this on, everything in me stood up. Everything woke up, and I was like, what the fuck is that? And she was like, oh, that's tobacco. So I had to get some, right? I got some from New Orleans Conjure with Mama Star and Sin, right? Then I gave one to my cousin because she was going through at her job and her boss was stressing her out, and she put it on. She said they gave her a 2-hour lunch break. Her boss was really nice. Like, they were talking to her, everything. So I gave her a bottle to keep, and I kept a bottle. Then when I came down here, my son was like, where's my bottle? So I got him one. I got my darling sister Songbird in New York. I got her bottle, and I got me a bottle, and I'm going to get me another bottle because I can't find it in New York. I've never seen this in New York. So for all of those, feel free, contact Mama Star. She sells at her store, or contact Raven at Wicked Mojo, and they sell it. Or if you look in your local area, if they have it, grab it. It is the best. Then I gave it to a girl and her mom, and I've been selling it out because it is amazing. Thank you, Diva Tanya, for even letting me smell it. And it has worked amazing for me. I use it to clean myself. And she said it. She was like, when people see you and they walk by, they're going to be like, oh my God, what you got on? And it has been, it's hot. So it has been that way since I've been putting it on. So grab you a bottle. Because you know, if it's something that I like or something that my spirits resonate with, I'm definitely going to let you know. And this right here is what my spirits resonate with. So I'm showing you the bottle, so at least you know now. If you can't get it nowhere else, you know where you can get it from. Call Mama Star, get on her page, tell you want a bottle that Ifa Abeyo was talking about, or you go over to Wicked Mojo if you're in Atlanta and grab it. Not the cologne. I'm talking about this. It should come in a bottle just like this, and it is amazing. I'm telling you, when Diva Tanya put it on, she walked by me, everything in me like woke up. They don't sell it at Original in the Bronx. That surprises me. I didn't see it. I did not see it in the Bronx. I did not see it. I'm serious. They may. I don't know. But I didn't see it. So if they do, that's why I said, look locally before you start, branching out. Look locally and to see it. And if not, tell them to carry it. Tell them to order it and find it. I know Mama Star as well as Raven may sell it wholesale to them so they can get it. So, but it is great. I mean, everything in me woke up. I fell in love with it. I did. I fell in love with it. So, I've been down here. Now, Atlanta is beautiful, and I'm great. I just had a conversation with Love and Ginger. Oh my God, she is so sweet. She is so sweet. She's crowned. She is so sweet. I'm grateful for the connections and everything. So, but since I've been down here in Atlanta, I have to ask y'all in Atlanta, right? Because I need to know what's going on. Everywhere I went, every woman is Oshun. Every freaking woman is Oshun. There's no more Orisha. If you want to come into Atlanta and see where Oshun lives, I assume everybody is Oshun. Now, I'm not saying it to be shady. I'm not saying to call people out, but everyone that I've ran across, if they not initiated, Oshun came to them in a dream. If they're not in the process of getting bees or just learning on their spiritual journey, everything is Oshun. Everything is Oshun. Oshun is, it's like, okay, oh, you love the Orisha. Like, this is how the conversation go. Oh, you love the Orisha, yeah. Well, what Orisha you love? Oshun. Everybody, and all the men are Shango, Kabosile. Like, I'm dead serious. I was like, y'all do know it's other Orishas, right? Oh, but then if you ask them, and it's not a bad thing. I mean, you know, I know that Oshun would be great to be honored, you know, as well as Shango, Kabosile. But it's like down here, no other Orisha exists. You'll have a few sprinkled of Yemaya, a few little Oyas, a few little Obatalais here and there. But everybody's Oshun. I was like, well, goddamn. Everybody is Oshun. Everybody. Everywhere I walk, they wear the gold. They got the yellow. They got, the gold jewelry. They got the gold hair. They got the gold makeup, the gold lipstick. Everybody's Oshun. Gold rings, gold nails. Everybody's Oshun. And I'm like, well, goddamn, girl. I'm serious. They wear the crop tops, the dresses. It has to be Oshun. Every yellow, gold, it just flows down here in Atlanta. And I'm like, wow, that's another live. Oh my God, yes. What? Everybody's Oshun. Everybody. Listen, I met a sister yesterday. She is Egbe, right? And if Egbe, that's a whole new different conversation. So those that know who Egbe is and what Egbe is and what it entails, great. Those that don't, I want you to do some research. Do some research, okay? Because I'm not just giving out answers to people anymore. I want you to do some research. Because when you research, you get to open up doors that you didn't see and you start learning more and more and more. So no more laziness. I'm going to start, teaching and training and telling people research. So I saw her son with the Ide, the Arula Ide, and his crown, and he couldn't be no more than maybe about 12, if that. But his crown is Obatala. And she said when she went, they told her, great, yours is Yemaya. And I was like, great, finally. Oh my God, I was so happy to meet somebody other than Osho. And her son is Obatala, and we were sitting there talking, and Shorty is very informative, and I love it. I love it when kids are learning about who they are and what their Orisha is, and they'll do. That's beautiful to me. But I was so happy to meet a face that was like, I respect Oshun, I love Oshun, but now I'm Yemaya, and I'm like, great, oh my goodness, because everybody down here is Oshun, everybody. I haven't seen, you'll see a little, maybe out of 50 people, you may see an Oya. Maybe out of 75, you may see an Oba. But everybody else, Oshun. And you'll be like, well, how do you know you're Oshun? Oh, I had a dream. Oh, because I saw Beyonce and Jay-Z. I love the Beehive. I know they come and drag people. I love it. But I also love the Shade Brigade. So let me give them their props. But because of Beyonce and Jay-Z, everybody's Oshun and Shango, Kabosile. What? No. They don't have godparents. No, they don't even know that. It's just like, I'm Oshun. That's it. It doesn't matter. I don't care who will tell me I'm different. It doesn't matter. I'm Oshun. I said, well, girl, baby, go ahead. It doesn't matter. It doesn't resonate. How dare you tell me I'm not? If Beyonce is Oshun, so am I. Yeah, no. It doesn't matter down here. It doesn't matter. No. How dare you tell me it's different? I would look at you and talk to you like you're crazy. Now, I understand you have a lot of listen, because it is so politically now correct. How dare you? The millennials, which I call them, it doesn't matter. And I've met so many people that just no, Oshun. You're like, okay, all right, Puddin', go ahead, A lot of them I didn't even tell because I was scared. Like, I don't need followers and stalkers. So I was like, no, I'm initiated. And they was like, oh, okay. Which one is it? Oh, girl, so many. Don't worry about it. And I changed the subject and asked, well, why Oshun? And, what do you know about her? Oh, because she's beautiful and men fall at her feet. She ain't no fucking stripper. What? I know you lying, but they love Oshun. Atlanta they have some beautiful rivers down here. I've seen majority of them, the Yellow River, the Chattahoochee River, and little lakes and ponds and stuff, and it's very beautiful. But down here, Atlanta, honey, you better put Oshun's Atlanta. That's what I'm going to start calling it. What? Where you from? You from where? ATL. No, you from Oshun's Atlanta? Okay, baby, that's it, because that's all they see. They don't see anything else. I'm talking about gold, too. Baby, when I tell you go hair, go earrings, go makeup, go glasses, go car, go trimmings, go nails, go. How dare you? I saw a sister last night, and I was like, no, I don't even want to go and entertain that. But she looked beautiful. Now, mind you, they look beautiful. Yeah, Oslanta. That's what we're going to call it. Great for you, Micah. Oslanta. Where do you live from? Oslanta. Alrighty, honey. That's what we'll call it. Oslanta. We are down here in Oslanta. Honey, it is not a game. It is not. And they will curse you out. How dare you? Listen, I ain't got time to argue with nobody in their religion and their belief. As long as you want to. But the one thing I will say this. Everyone respects the ancestors. I will say that. Everyone respects the ancestors. No one's doing nothing without having an ancestor altar. They talk to their ancestors. So if you get hornswoggled or duped down here in Oslanta about your ancestors, then you've been living under a rock. But they do. From black, brown, green, purple, everyone respects their ancestors. Everyone has that altar. Like, no, I have an ancestor altar. No, I have an Egon altar. So they know the dialect. So someone is teaching them. They're reading. They're doing something. But it's just everybody down here is Oshun and Shango, Kabasule. That's just it. It's no in between. It's no changing it. And listen, they could be crowned Yemaya, somebody else. But honey, today they are in Oslanta. They are picking Oshun, honey. There's nothing in between. It is Oslanta. And we're going to use that name because, honey, everybody here is Oshun. Everybody. Like I said, out of 50, you may meet one Yemaya. Out of 75, you may meet one Oya. And really, that's it. My son goes, well, aren't they the starting 5? And I was like, no. No. He said, well, down here, no one wants to research. I said, well, they research their ancestors. They do that. And, the millennials, my new millennial babies, they do that. But Oslanta is not playing. And it is strange, different, because most people that are crowned down here, they kind of stay to themselves. They make sure their godkids are okay. And I can't get mad at that. I would do the same thing. You have people that open up shops that from what their teaching came from, and they take care of their godkids, making sure their godkids have an income coming in. They're in areas where it's predominantly not like full or it's rising up, and they want to keep it as such. And I'm not mad. It's not. Everything down here in Atlanta is buy black, buy the block, buy black. And I'm not mad at that neither. Great. Kudos if you want to start investing and getting buildings and redoing them and building things up. That's great. That should be everywhere. But in Ifa, this is where the conversation becomes, how dare you? In Ifa, for a ruler, he traveled everywhere. He didn't just say, because that's like a big thing. While we was talking, a sister had said, but isn't Ifa only for black people? No, no, it's not. You know, but you have people that believe that. You have people that want that because they figure, oh, Ifa is watered down. You got white people being in it. You got Chinese people. You got Haitians. A brother told me, oh, no, because if you're Haitian, you can't be in it. What? Excuse me? What? How dare you? A ruler says whoever sit on the mat, you help them. Now argue with me. Come for me because there's old dudes that state that. So you mean to tell me that I'm going to get in my feelings and I'm going to get in my... hey, pen pal, I'm going to get in my feelings. I'm going to get in my bag. And I'm only going to select these black people, these colored people. But you have to be black. Like, you have to come from Africa. You can't be Haitian. You can't be Jamaican. You can't be anything but you have to be black. Like, you got to have Umtumba as your ancestor. So that's the only way that I'll help you. How dare you? How dare you? How dare you? There should be nobody to tell you what. We all have our flaws. We all have our feelings. We all have our morals and principles and things like that. But if they're coming to sit on the mat and they coming to get help, how dare you block their blessing to tell them no, they can't do that? Who are you? You're not a ruler. So I'm going to go back. 2 years ago, right, a brother wrote in a group, if a ruler, he said, I just want to ask a question. If a ruler was to come back today, would he be happy? When I tell you, they went in on that brother. They went in. Nobody said maybe or no or yes. They was like, I bet you're not initiated. Who are you? Tell me your old dude. I bet you don't even have beads. You're ignorant. You're stupid. Like, that's all he did. The brother didn't say anything else. He didn't say nothing. Hey, beautiful. He didn't say nothing. All he asked was a question. If a ruler comes back today, will he be happy? It's the only thing he asked. Baby, they dragged him like they were the Beehive and he was Dionne Warwick. They dragged that young brother. And no one answered it. No one said yes, maybe. All they did was his character, they put up his picture. They say he looked like he's abusive. Oh, they said Morto spoke to them and he's going to be in trouble. He's cursed. He got bad negative energy. All of that. So I go to my godmother's house, my madrina house, and I said, hey, my padrino, I asked. I said, hey, beautiful. I said, hey, let me ask a question. If a ruler was to come back today, would he be happy? My godmother turned around and said, no, he wouldn't. And I said, oh, wow, I'm in the right house. He would not. Because it doesn't matter if you're a child rapist or whatever. Listen, we have our flaws. I know I said kill him, put him in jail, chop his dick off, do all of that. That's just me. That's how I feel. Because I have grandkids and I think that's emotional and all of that. So, but if this person comes to Ifa, comes to a ruler and sits on the mat, comes to a Babalao or Luo, and they sit on the mat because they want to find restitution and they want to change their ways and they want to make it right and they might want to go and help these families or whatever it is. Who are you or who am I to stop them from doing that? It's not mine. My job is to help. Not to judge, not to control, not to micromanage, but to help, to offer a service. I don't care if they were hanging everybody up there. If they come on the mat, it is up to us to help them or lead them to where they can get help. But you have so many people that'll sit there and say, it's only for black. How is that? Now, I'm going to tell you, the sad part is, while I was a Yawo, right? Black people ostracized me. Oh my God. First of all, we're going to talk about the Christians. Oh, you're going to hell. We know what you practice. Oh my God, you need Jesus in your life. All of that. Oh, you need prayer. Let me come down there. You're going to curse your family. You're going to curse your kids, your grandkids. Oh my God, you don't understand. You're on the way to damnation. You're going to hell. That was some black people. Then other black people were, why are you following the Spanish version? You should be following the African version. You should be going with Ifa. This is horrible. You're destroying and discrediting our people by running after that. Now we're going to go to the Spanish. Who are you to take our religion? Oh, they started talking in Spanish, and they're saying, oh, what makes you better than me? How dare you? You're practicing our religion. You're practicing our belief. You're a negro. You shouldn't be there. Oh, my God, you shouldn't be there. The pedo, calling them dogs and everything. Like, oh, how dare the dog is now in my religion and all that. Oh, I got it from all acts. I stayed in from Brooklyn to Queens to Manhattan. And each time I even had chaperones with me. I even took my friend Nisi. We was at the flea market, and the girl was like, how are you, Oshun? I don't see no yellow. Where's the yellow? Oh, my God. You know, and my friend was like on the defensive. She was like, wait, how you talking to the yellow like that? So it is in a religion that's so beautiful, that's geared to help people. It is so many little compartments of racism that people, I love you too, Hopi. It is so many departments of racism in its own self. You got to be Spanish. I remember when me and my friend Maggie, right, we were there, and I had already had my day. I didn't get crowned yet. And I was like, oh my goodness, I was talking to the sister. I was like, oh my goodness, how it feels to be a Yawo. I said, do you get a lot of backlash or anything? She was like, if I was black, I would. Ma, you Spanish, ain't you black? Like, okay, we just stopped the conversation. We didn't say nothing else. Because first of all, I don't argue with Yawos. That's it. So I was like, oh, okay. But she was Spanish. She looked at black. Like, and you are black at the end of the day. But my girl was like, if I was black, I might get some trouble or something, but I'm not black. Oh, okay. All right. We doing that. And then when I became a Yawo, I understood, because most Spanish people looked at me like I was stealing their whole fucking religion. Like, how dare you? One lady really looked at me and said, how dare you? But then you had these three sisters, and their mom was like, yeah, whoa. And I felt like the Eminem people when they saw Santa Claus. Yawos are real. Oh my God, you are real. And I thought that was so funny. I wound up taking them to go meet my madrina, because that was funny to me. Like, it was, yawo. I was like, yeah. It was just funny. But it becomes so sad where, if you think this way of living is just geared for one race, you're wrong. He went all over the world to teach Odu. Went all over the world to teach Odu. How dare you just take it and do it to have one particular... Listen, I know places and I know people, oh, black women only, oh, black women only. Well, I understand that. I totally agree. Listen, you could do that. You can, if you wanted only sisters, that's great. That's your choice. But don't put under it only Ifa or only Rumila only had black people. No. He went all over the world, all over, to teach Odu, to show people how to do eboses, to do dafaj readings. He went all over. It didn't just stay at one place. So I've literally met. I'm in the city. I met Becky with the good hair. She was crowned Oshun. She was 8 months. I had just turned 2. And she was like, yo, you okay? And I said, yeah. And I had my chaperone, and she was like, okay. And she was like, so when the girl in Whole Foods came running, was like, it's 2 of y'all. And we was like, yeah, double the pleasure. And she was like, your crown? I said, Oshun. She said, so am I. She said, okay, Yawo. I said, all right, Yawo. And we went our separate ways. I was in the market, and this guy was like, he's like, oh, Benicio, Yawo. I was like, oh, I will, right? And he said, may a Lego, I bless you. I said, huh? He said, oh, my crown is a Lego. I'm talking about the Indian with the dot, like, for real. That's the only way I can explain it. I'm not trying to be shady. But, and I was like, oh, okay. Then I met this dude where he was like Indian, like, no, may Obatala bless you and keep you. What? So it's not just one group of people. And I want people to really realize that. Like, I don't know where y'all sitting at in y'all chair, up high, looking down low, but I be all over. I really do. And I love talking to people, and I love to find out why do they love such different religions or different deities and things like that, because I like to see it through their eyes. I already know how I look through mine. I want to see it through their eyes. And it'll be people that's from India, a young lady I met yesterday from India, people from all over, Haitian, Jamaican, oh my God, Chinese. I put a video up. They are over there singing and dancing and having drummings for the Orisha. So who are you or who am I? And then I ask these people that feel like it only belongs to one sex. So how full is your passport? Oh, I've never been nowhere. I learned it from YouTube. Or I've been reading books, and I'm just saying Wakanda forever. The colonizers are taking over. If you don't sit your coon ass down, I will beat you myself. Like that's my reply, for real. Excuse me. But it's really scary because we are not educating our young people. We're not educating some of our old people. A lady I met yesterday, she was of age, and she said, I only thought it was for black people. No, baby, it's for whoever wants to come through the door. And then, if you're gay, if you're a lesbian, you can't get a reading. Now, if that's your preference, great. But don't blame a ruler on that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That you don't do. I done put up many old dudes, and I had Victor Guzman, and I forgot the other brother, Elaine, Otto. They both put up old dudes concerning and speaking about that. So we're going to stop with that as well. Stop doing that. I'm not saying they're getting initiated. I'm not saying they run around getting scratched. All they want is a reading. They want to at least know what they can do with their lives and what's their next step. That's it. But how dare you turn away? Oh, no, if they're lesbian, no. Oh, if they don't have a college education, I said, well, I'll never be in this religion then if that's the case. But unfortunately, Oshun thought different. So, and I'm like, are you serious? Are you for real? Like, oh, if you ever been arrested, oh, if you ever sold drugs. And I'm like, are you for real? Are you serious? But you have so many people that are, because they follow you too. Or they'll follow some Google fanatic, and they'll tell them that if you are of any other color, or if you are not straight, you can't follow anything that deals with Ifa, or you can't follow anything that deals with Ocha, or anything that deals with Palo, or anything that deals with anything that deals with any kind of ATR, right? So then I had to ask, why do people make up these new gumbo religions? Well, if you are constantly putting so many don't, then fuck it, I might as well go and make my own. Yeah, money is green. So the last time I looked, it is green. Bless your mouth, Candelo. But you have these people, oh, I don't take white people money. Oh, okay. How much money you got in your pocket? Oh, I got $40. Where that 20 was? You know where it was before it came to you? Huh? No, because this show didn't circulate through black owned. It done been everywhere. It done touched many hands. So give it here, because a white person once had it. So give it here. How dare it? Just saying it out loud, doesn't it sound ignorant? It does. It does. We are people, we always sitting here trying to fight for our rights, but we becoming the same monster that we've been fighting. How dare we? How dare we? You know what I'm saying? It's so sad, because you will hear stories, but I met people that really believe this. I've met people that really believe this, where it is, oh no, this is why I don't go to the church, because the church is colonized and it's European. So I went and found African religion, and now I got all these white people finding it why they want to be like us. You made it. You made it. Or my beauty. If you don't separate yourself from white people, your ancestors in Orisha are going to be angry with you. So you're going to have to do a lot of bosses to make them happy. I said, how much was the total? Because you ready to pay somebody's car note and mortgage. Excuse me. I was like, are you serious? Are you serious for real? So it's really crazy on the things that people are teaching because of a color. But like I said, majority of us are becoming the same monster that we've been fighting. And it's sad. It's sad. But anyway, I was with Raven and them, right? And oh my God, I found some great things. Oh my God, look at this. Oh my God, I'm going to fix the handle. Oh my goodness. Isn't this beautiful? For $8. Now, if you can find them cheaper, great. I brought a whole bunch. I'm going to give one to my madrina. My other madrina already have one. I'm going to give another one to my other madrina because she can have one too. But they are $8. I was like, what? And they have all these machetes and all that. She was like, hi, girl, please. I could travel and put it all in my bag. I'm not worried about it. But, oh, my God, they have so many cute little finds. And, like, I have all these little things that's in there that I got from Mama Star's store in them. I got my little voodoo doll, and so it has so much. It has so much stuff in there. I enjoyed meeting you too, Puddin'. So, but we really, 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 really got to change and educate. To educate. This is not just for one set religion. I mean, for one set race. It's not. It's not. And I don't want people to think that. And making people all fearful and scared and running around. Stop. For real. Seriously, like, that's crazy. It really is. It really is crazy. And majority of the people are just sitting back and be like, wow. So it's not just for one race, if you only can be black to practice Ifa, like, nah. And in conjure and root work, you could be any color too. So It really is. Like, no. I had one sister tell me, I'm so powerful that I'm with Steve Harvey and all of this. And I'm like, girl, you dropping names? Didn't Steve Harvey get his show canceled? I'm definitely not going to say I'm with him. Like, okay, I didn't know he was a conjure worker, but hey, but some people, dropping these big names is great. Oh my God, I run with this one. Oh my God, I'm running with this one. Oh my God, they're so powerful. They got 50 million followers. Oh my God, that's great. Kudos. Listen, kudos. Rock on. The great I ams are all over the place, and I give them props. Hey, do your thing. I was sitting in the back. Listen, I'd rather be a little fish in a big pond any day. I'd rather chill. I love staying in my own lane, finding my own thing, and those that like me will rock with me. Those that don't can move on. I don't got no hate on you. I ain't killing the chicken for you. Listen, do you. Papa, do you. Everybody, if everybody like me, then look at my ass because I'm doing something crazy. For real, on some really. If everybody like me, listen, y'all know every other month my ass is in Facebook jail. I might be in Facebook jail after saying this because I'm telling people Ifa is just not for black people. So somebody might get in their feelings and report my ass and I'll be in Facebook jail by tomorrow. So it works like that. It does not bother me because you know why? I live by one rule only. What you eat don't make me shit. Listen, if it's for you, it's for you. If it's for me, it's for me. If not, I sit at a round table. I don't sit on a square. There's enough room and enough money and enough time and energy for everybody. But the original goal is to help the person that came there for help. If you can't help them, don't hurt them, move on, pass them to someone else and keep it moving. That's it. But all that other extra shit, worrying about some crazy shit, man, I ain't got time for that. I'll tell you, I'll be, yeah, okay. I told the dude, let me tell you how beautiful it was yesterday. This brother was in prison. He'd been in there for 9 years. And he called me on the phone to do a FaceTime reading, right? I love anyone that loves this religion and this belief. And if they're studying in prison, in jail, in a rehab, wherever, and you're learning, and you're trying to get your life in order, respect to you, because I've been there. I know how it feels. I know what it is. I know that road. So here it is. And it was so beautiful because he knew the basic. And it's not like, I'm ready to come home, but I just want to make sure I'm on the right path. And I'm like, nah, you is, respect to that. Like you are. And it's so beautiful to see that. To see young people saying it's not just for black, but it's for anyone that need it. Now, whatever crime he did or whatever crime he committed, that's between him and the Lofi at the end of the day. It ain't got nothing to do with Ifa. It ain't got nothing to do with me. Ifa Abeyo I don't have no heaven and hell, no elders circle to put you in at all. But it was just so good because I was like, you got a phone? Like, shit, we in prison and we got phones. He was like, yeah. I was like, all right. He was like, yo, and I read for him. And it was really, really cool. Was it my first to read as FaceTime with someone in jail? Hell yeah. I ain't gonna front. Listen, I don't put on airs. This is the first time, like I tell everybody, I'm getting my name up out the mud. So I ain't gonna let nobody else shit on my name. I do it on my own. I don't need help. I don't do co-defendants. Pressure on the pipe, make it bust. I don't need you to tell on me. I tell on me. I'm my own. That's it. No, So it was really cool, and it was different, and it was a blessing to do that. It was a blessing to see, to have someone say, yo, I want her. Like, yo, I want her. And I was like, shit, y'all follow me in jail? All right, shit. I ain't mad at you. You want to follow me in jail, player? Do you? Like, yo, I hope to encourage whoever, because I was happy for the people that encouraged me. You know what I'm saying? For the people to say, yo, stop. Let me help you. I'm happy for that. I'm happy for my godmothers and my godfathers and them. I'm happy for that. I don't ever disown that. I don't ever say, nah, they didn't do it. What? I don't care about y'all. Y'all can boost up y'all godparents. Some of y'all can say, yo, I hate mine or whatever. Yo, mine came through at from ground zero all the way up. So I have that saying, yo, those that walk with me, we gonna ride together. Fuck that. And I believe that. And that's how I live. I don't have to be around you 24 hours a day, because you got a life like I got a life. Let me get out here, make this foundation so we all can eat at this table, because that's fact. But to have like that is beautiful, to know that over in the prisons, they're believing in the Legwa, Yemaya, Oshun, Obatala. Like, they're believing that. They're studying. They're like, yo, this is how we greet you. Do we greet you? I said, no, not me, but you could say it, Aburo, Boye, Bocheche. This is how, do we say Alafia? Do we say Ashe? You know, why do you say Benicion? And why do people say Santo? And, hey, why do we give candles and coconuts and plates and, you know, just basic things? Because also, y'all got to understand, not everybody was raised in this religion. So people just want answers, information, and showing, and they want to change their lives. But it's really quick to go back. Okay? Now, I always tell people, it's easy to do bad. You could go out there, get a whole package, break it down, go to hand for hand, make that money, and just keep going. That's simple. The hardest thing is saying, no, let me change my thinking, let me change my way of life, let me change my environment, let me change all of this so my family and me can elevate. Because a rising tide lifts all boats. That's the hard part, because you're coming against everything. You're coming against people judging you from your past. You're coming against the people you might have robbed, the people you might have clipped, the people you might have sold drugs to, where their mama might have died for an overdose. So you're coming against all of that when you change your life. And you're also coming against having doors closed on you, where you can't get a real 9-to-5 with benefits and things like that, because you might be a felon, right? Or you might have did some things. And, you know, I met a brother. He was like, yo, I did 33 years. I was like, fuck. You know, like, fuck. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, well, you know, if you don't mind, why would you down? And he said, yo, my daughter was brutally murdered, so I killed everybody involved. I can't get mad at that. I met people that 17 years, 22 years, 45 years, where they was in prison, and they came out, and they need that foundation. So if they're believing in the Orisha and in Egun, who are we to stop them? And they just not our only black pudding. So how do you, as a person, educate them? Not to sit there and say, oh, no, I can't deal with you because you was in jail and a ruler doesn't sanction that. What? Or no, we can't honor that because you did 30 years in prison. No. So how do you honor that? Because it's not just for one race. It's not for one person of status. You know, not all of us were born with silver spoons in our mouth, and not all of us, listen, I know people, before they give you money, they give you a place to sleep, a plate, and somewhere to wash your ass, maybe even help you to buy an outfit. But they may not have that money to give to you physically. Like, yo, here's 1,000, yo, here's 3,000. They may not have that. But, yo, you tired. Yo, go in my house and take a shower and, yo, lay down. I know people like that. And that's, I'm appreciative for. Because, yo, today I had a warm bed, especially in the winter. Today I had a warm bed, and I, you know, with no, yo, I'm gonna run outside and tell 50 million people, yo, I let you sleep in my house. No, I always put up that post, that meme. If you're gonna make me a plate and brag about feeding me, then don't feed me. Keep your plate. I don't need that. But I know people that don't have money like that, but they have space in their house, an extra plate so you can eat. Yo, get off of there. Yo, get off the streets for a minute. Yo, go lay down. You know, my friend Barry, back in the day when I was out in the street hustling, right? I had my kids, right? I had my son and my daughter. And my mother would have them. And I was out there, making some money so I could make sure they're good. And Barry would, I really do. I have a great love for him, but we don't speak anymore. So, and it was my doing. It was my doing because I wanted him to change. And, and I kept on trying to, that's how I tell people, don't shove anything down nobody's throat. If they're not ready for it, and I do apologize, and I did, but we just wind up going our separate ways. So, but he would, with no sex, like, nah, I don't want to sleep with you or nothing. He used to be like, yo, Go lay down and, you look tired, man. Go lay down and, here's the key. And I would go in his crib and take a shower and go and lay down for about 8 hours. Mad people used to be looking for me. And he used to be like, nah, I ain't see her. He'll go by my mom's house and be like, she at my house sleep. You need anything? The kids need anything? She's like, no, long as she all right. And that was it. And he was that dude. And I'm very grateful. So I know people that are like that. Being a female, it's even harder when you're out there doing things, especially back in the day, because majority of them either want to try to fuck you or try to take your money, rob you, do something that's out of the ordinary. So you always got to stay on your toes. And sometimes you can't even tell your best friend what you're doing, because you don't know if they may run around and tell the wrong person. Because if me and you don't vibe or we don't see eye to eye, you might be hanging with them. So what you think the conversation going to be about? It ain't going to be about them just sitting there watching the fucking flowers grow. They're going to be talking about your ass. So half of the stuff I just kept to myself. You know what I'm saying? Let you assume whatever you wanted to. But you didn't know, as long as my kids had and they ate and they had a place, they had a crib, they had things that they needed, I didn't have to worry at all. Because you can come up with any kind of rumor, any kind of story. I ain't give a fuck. I didn't worry about that. I'm not fighting that. I never fight a lie. It never belongs to the creator. I'm not fighting a lie. You worry about what you do, Ma. You keep talking. I'm gonna still be out here making this bread. I love when people start arguing, fighting, and cursing each other out. Great, that frees up a lane. Now that frees up money for me. So you can sit there and argue all you want to. God bless you. Yo, yeah, keep it going. I'm over here. All the money that you're wasting by arguing with this person is free. So I'm going to go over there and get it. All the people that you're not seeing because you're too busy fighting with this person and this person, great. You just freed up a whole bunch of shit for me to come and just come in, grab, and keep it moving. Because you're not worried about it. Your mind is worrying about, oh, she don't like me. Oh, she looked at my man. Oh, she's trying to do the same thing I'm doing. Oh, she's crowned. I'm crowned. She's not. I don't give a fuck about that. Listen, help them. If you can't help them, don't hurt them. That's it. But if you want to sit there and fight and argue with each other, go ahead. Shit, knock yourself out. Because, see, no one knows who's right and wrong when you argue. All they see is two people arguing. And if you're in a religion, now everything is under a fishbowl. So now I'm going to look at you and be like, yo, I want to be a part of that? No, I'd rather go back to church. At least I know what's in the church. I don't know what y'all niggas are going to give me. So no. So that's why also you have to carry yourself in a way where you're being respected. You're being decent. You're being mindful. You know what I'm saying? People are going to talk about you good, bad, or indifferent. That just goes. It don't have nothing to do with religion. That's just a way of life. Like I said, if everybody rock with you, there's something wrong. That's fact. So, but back to my original, in Atlanta, Oslanta, everybody is Oshun. It's just really funny. Everyone's Oshun in Oslanta. Everyone's Oshun. And it's just really, really crazy. But, hey, if you want to come down and see everybody, you'll find a few sprinkled here and there of Yemaya, Oya, Oba. But, baby, majority of them are going to be gold dripped out. Gold and yellow. Oslanta. That is the new word for it. Where you going, Oslanta? Because it rains Oshun down here. I haven't seen no one that's been, everybody's Oshun. Everybody. Because Beyonce has just made it famous. So, listen, throw an Oshun party. If you got a club and you say Oshun is in the house, motherfuckers are going to come from the root to the toot, because everybody down here is Oshun. Everybody. And I'm like, wow, that's amazing. That's beautiful. I'm talking about Oshun. Just Oshun. That's it. Now, those that are crowned, they'll tell you their path and everything, but those that's not, they don't care. You say, oh, well, who told you? Oh, nope. I read about her. And Beyonce's crowned Oshun. And I was like, oh, or the most beautiful of it all. What do you believe? Oh, no, I'm going to send that up. Oh, you with Beyonce. I'm with Beyonce. You know the stuff Beyonce into, her and Jay-Z. You with Beyonce. I was like, no, I'm not with Beyonce, baby. But okay. Yeah, honey. What? You with Beyonce? You study that what Beyonce studied. No, I don't. I'm sorry. No, but Beyonce studies that? Mm-hmm. And Ursha and Beyonce. I said, oh, all right. Mm-hmm. So everybody down here is Oshun and Shango Kabosile. Yeah, everybody. So when you come down to Oslanta is Oshun. Because it's not a game. It's not a game. I was dying. I love it. So you get down here, you're going to get your laugh on. But it's really beautiful. It is. It's beautiful. I mean, at the end of the day, at least they know about Orisha. At least they know about the Egon. So it's not like they don't know, but they just found one that, you know, you have Oshun over in Africa, now you got it over here in Atlanta. So, hey, Wakanda forever. Who knew? Yeah. And Shango, Cabo Sile, what? That's it. Those are the only two Orisha that rolled down here. And I was like, y'all do know that there's other ones? And they was like, that's Beyonce and Jay-Z. I said, oh, okay. Yeah. It's not a game. It's not a game. I understand that, but down here in Oslanta, it is Oshun and Shango Cabo Sile. Yeah. I'm sorry. I just respect for me. I always do it. I've been doing it. I'm not going to stop. I love y'all. And I do. I have a great love for Shango's children. Cabo Sile, he spoke beautiful in Maita. So I always lift myself up. And I know some Santeros be looking at me like, why? But I do it. And he gave me so much love. And I'm always going to give him love back. And I do appreciate him every single day. So Mefeta, Fun, Shango, Cabo Sile all the time. So. But yeah, that's all you'll find down here. You'll find other little ones sprinkled here and there. And now when I tell you sprinkle, because you got to first meet the first 50, and then you'll find, you know, other ones here and there. But other than that, that is what you're going to get. Don't look for nothing else, because like I said, the gold is dripping. The gold is dripping. The gold nails, the yellow, the gold, the mustard, the bronze. I even went to a gas station, and the girl had the bracelets, and she was like, oh, you the same? I said, the same what, girl? The same what? She was like, oh my God, how do you clean them? I said, well, I clean mine with ketchup. I don't know how you clean yours. And you know, but yeah, I know I've been getting on Raven tell her whole goon, and she's been like, leave me alone. But yeah. And oh my goodness, the train tracks, like, oh my goodness, the train tracks, like you could just walk around and just pick up nails, and it's just really nice. It's nice. It is nice. It's peaceful. Like I said, I haven't been in Atlanta in 5 years. I was going through initiation, then I was going through just getting my health back together, so I couldn't, you know, they clipped my wings. And now that my wings have been grown back, I feel like Maleficent. I got my damn wings back. And I've just been going to different places and enjoying and seeing how beautiful. Listen, you learn more, and you learn so much more when you see whatever belief that you practice through someone else's eyes. It is so, I've gained even more love for Lukumi, for the Orisha, for Egun. I've gained even more love. I'll go into, like we was talking, me and Raven and Abby, that's Raven's employee. We was talking about Ochosi and Ogun, right? We was talking about it. And I have a great love for Ochosi, right? Mefeta Fun Ochosi all day. And of course I'm going to love my father, Ogun. So me and my son came, and we was talking and stuff, so we wound up going to I left, right? We left Raven and them, so we're riding around, and we go into the shop called Go Vegan. And you see these two brothers, right? Now, I didn't look down on their arms. I'm sitting there holding my bag like, they get ready to rob this motherfucking place for real. That's how they look. Like, little Nook and them came in, and, you know, like Old Dog and them came in to be like, yo, everybody hit the floor, empty your bag, for real, right? Because we was in Atlanta. And I look down, and then I take the floor, and I go, Abudo, Aboya, Bocheche. And he goes, Abudo, Aboya, Bocheche. And my son go, what? I said, no, those are Babalaos. So then when he walked over, And he said, I said, oh my goodness. I said, but are you, a Luo? He said, yeah. I said, your crown. So he turns his bracelet over. And I said, Chosi? And, I said, oh, wow, you're a Chosi. He's like, yes. And his friend comes and he was like, I'm Ogun. And I was like, oh my goodness. I said, I'm Oshun and Ogun. I said, no, my Oshun is Ibukule. And he said, that's my mother. He said, and that's her path. And I was like, oh my goodness, right? So they're standing there. And he was like, y'all live here? I said, no, I live in the Bronx. I said, I live in New York, but my godmother and them are in the Bronx. And he was like, nah, we from Miami. We came up and do some ceremonies. Right then and there. See, I always tell people, never judge a book by its cover. You never know who you're talking to. And that is perfect example of seeing people in this religion, in this belief, in this ATR, and they're coming. And they're coming from all walks of earth, and they are loving it, and they are appreciating it, and they're believing it, and they have faith in it. Right? And they are moving forward, helping not only themselves and their family, but their community as well. So, let's start educating people, letting them know it's just not black only, letting them know that let's start with learning your egon. So I will say Oslanta do practice and appreciate their egon. So let's start doing that. Let's start teaching people, having conversations, okay, ripping off the band-aids of the ignorant. And those, sometimes you can't even blame them. Maybe that's how they were taught. Let's start from the basics. So I'm going to ask you again, if a ruler came back today, would he be happy? And the answer for me personally is no, because we need to go back to basics. Back to basics. Get our elders and let's start taking care of them and having conversations, giving them derechos and going over and treat them to lunch or dinner or breakfast and sitting down at their feet and let's learn. Let's start putting it all together and start being apprentices and good godchildren instead of bouncing all over the place, getting fucking spiritual herpes, getting readings from all these people, and then you still got to go back to your godparents to get yourself back right. So let's start with the basics. And the basics is learning, reading and sitting under your godparents and asking questions. And godparents, I'm not talking to all of y'all. Some of y'all are great godparents. But the ones that, they're not prisoners. Okay? You teach them and you like your children, you let them go out into the world and you'll always live because they always give honor to you. They're always going to live. You're always going to be there. They're always going to uplift you. So, you don't need to hold them hostage and trap them. Now, I understand for the new ones because you have different god kids and the new ones where, you got to watch them because they're easily influenced and they'll be all over the fucking place. I understand that. That I understand. But the ones that are capable, allow them to go out so they can also help you. You know what I'm saying? Help you, help your house, and just putting it out there. Because you can't treat them like they're fucking prisoners. Like they can't speak to people. They can't, oh my God, no, I can't. Listen, you teach them the same way. I teach my kids. I taught them to critical thinking. I taught them to speak. Come on. You teach them. So now they're grown. They're adults. I can't have them in my house still locked up away. This ain't flowers in the fucking attic. Like, let them go out there to educate and help. And when they don't understand, they know how to come back home and say, listen, this and this and this. It's not, they just want a confirmation or they want a clear understanding. They're not questioning your teaching. Like, stop. Some of y'all do too much when I hear stories like, okay, and God kids, y'all need to learn how to be obedient. Y'all need to learn how to be respectful. Stop running around and definitely talking about your godparents like they ain't shit. Like, come on, for real? Stop. For real, if they have done everything in their power to help you, maybe that's it. Babalao once told me, because I was with someone else at first before I ended up with my madrina. He said, always remember the hand that brings you to the river may not be the hand that washes you. Sometimes, and if you have an ita, or even if you have your mano, your Odu will tell you. Sometimes you might just go this far, and that's all they can take you, and you may go somewhere else, or they may send you somewhere else. My godmother has one saying, right? My madrina has one saying. Yeah, it's true. The god kids choose the godparents, but the godparents can also get rid of the god kids and say no, because I don't want to put up with that headache. It's a two-way street. It just don't end one way like, oh no, you my godparent. Listen, they can also say, bye. Listen, we came to this road. I'm not doing this, and you go your beautiful way. That's it. And listen, if you can agree to disagree and come on a good understanding, a good foundation, go and do your life. You know, this ain't Christianity. We ain't holding you for hostage. We ain't fucking slave masters and nothing. We got to keep you with us. No, go live your life. Shit, it's your life. Go and do it. You know, but this is not a turnstile. You ain't going to keep on going in and out, in and out. This ain't the hokey pokey. Put your left leg out, take your left leg out. No, we ain't doing that. Go live your life. But anyway, if you're down in Atlanta, you have so many, Oslanta. If you're down in Oslanta, go and have fun. Definitely go to the pie shop. It is the pie place. Let me say it right. It is the Buttermilk Sky Pie Shop, and it is great. It is so great. And if you don't have this tobacco water, find some. First, see if they have some samples and smell it. And if it works for you, great. Because some people may say no. Because some people love Florida water. Right? I make my own Florida water because I didn't like the ones that they were selling in the store. So I make my own. So, definitely tobacco. I love it. When I find something, you know, I will go over and above, over beyond and all of that. If they check locally, if they do not have it, Mama Star store, as well as Raven Wicked Mojo has it. Go on their page, order it. That is very simple. So, as always, it's been a plum pleasing pleasure. I love y'all. I love y'all. Keep your stories rolling in. Hey, I will be at Wicked Mojo on Saturday between 12 and 6. I will be back there again on Monday. And that ends the tour of over there at Wicked Mojo. You know I love them. I will be here into Atlanta until the 18th. I sell waist beads. I make my own waist beads. I stitch them. I hand stitch them. I done made like 50,000. I'm gonna make some more in a few minutes. You know, I have, oh my God, I just been making colors after colors after colors. I don't do specialty orders unless, because you know how y'all people get, oh, I want blue, but it has to be a sea green. No, and I'm not going around to 50 million stores trying to find a fucking blue that you like. So that I'm not doing it. With paying just for $20, $30, $40. Hell no. So that's me. Now you could go anywhere. Just like in the bread aisle, you can find 50 million breads and you find your bread you choose. But mine is hand sewn and they are blessed. My waist beads are permanent. I don't take mine off. I don't. My son is 35. I've been wearing my waist beads since he's been 10 or 12. The only time I took it off when I was going through initiations because I didn't want them to cut them or anything. So I put them up, and when I got finished, I threw them right back on after my year and 7 days. So, no, my waist beads don't come off. They are on me, and I have a set, and I am going to make me some more, my personal set again, because I am pushing for 25. That's how many I want on my waist, is 25. So, I have a friend, she was like, oh, I got to get 77. I'm not playing. I was like, go ahead, girl. So mine are on. I make them so, listen, I make them so long, right? Where this sister, she was 380. And she took all three and wrapped them, and she wrapped them around her twice, and they fit her perfectly. She don't have the excess string she cut. She don't have a problem. Some people, they take all three, wrap them together, and make one big round swoop, and they just rock it around 3 or 4 times, and they tie it, and they keep it like that. It's any size fits all. There's no permanent sizing. Stop, please, people, stop saying they're not Orisha beads. They are waist beads. They're spiritual. They're not Orisha beads. People will hit me, oh my God, I want some Oshuns. Okay, you want the colors? That's cool. Oh, no, because I want Oshun waist beads. Oshun don't have waist beads like that. These are not Alekes. They're spiritual waist beads. If you want a specific color, great. If you have the beads, make them yourself. Like, it's very simple. So we're not doing that. I'm not going down that road, and I'm tired of telling people. Now I just sit there and be like, okay, well, you want waist beads? How many you want? Because I'm not doing that. That I'm not doing. They are not Alekes. They are not for Orisha. They are spiritual waist beads that go on you. Me personally, I'm not saying because the sister tried to come for me. Me personally, I don't make waist beads for kids. That's me, personally. If that's the case, I make them, well, my grandkids have them. No, you have to be 18 and older. Now, a sister came for me, oh my God, it's from Africa, babies wear waist beads. That's great. You can go and do whatever you want. I'm telling you what Ifa Abeyo don't do. What you do is great. Whatever you do, great. I'm telling you what I don't do. So, I make them, you order them, and I ship them out. They're the price and plus the shipping and handling. So, that's how that is made. So I have waist beads. I'm doing still phone. Yeah, they do. They help you with weight and everything else. Still, I'm doing phone readings. So I accept Cash App and PayPal. So feel free, right? Any other things that you need, call me and we'll make it work. I have a sale. 5 cards for $35. Full reading for $60. 5 cards, $35. Full reading, $60. Cash App, PayPal accepted. I accept donations. I'm grateful. Mona sent me a donation. I accept donations. Grateful. If you want to give me a love offering or accepting or a donation, great. I love you. Listen, traveling and doing all that is not cheap. So if you want to help with Ifa Abeyo's world tour, as my son said, I'm going to different places and teaching and talking and just getting myself in different spots and building up as well as them building me. Great if you want to send something and say, hey, this is for your journey, because I will be right back doing the same thing. And when I come back the next time, I'm also scouting places because like I said, we are doing the calendar. I haven't forgotten that. Just because people say, oh, she's not saying that. No, I still put it up and it's still the GoFundMe is still there. So while I've been in New Orleans and as well as in Atlanta, as well as going to, well, I have friends in Florida and they're going to start sending pictures of different spots that they think after we have a conversation and tell them what I'm looking for. And in South Carolina, Ojutunji Village, all around there, and then back to New York. It is still going to have it, embracing our religion. So it's still going to have it. That calendar is not going nowhere. Just had to make sure I top all loose ends before I go in that, because that's a big project. So if you want to donate for that, you still can. Because I'm out here scouting places, just because I'm taking pictures of spots where, oh my goodness, like, this right here. I was telling my son today, we went by a spot over by North Druid Hills, but it's a spot and it's very different. And you have like these windows in this brick. And I was like, oh, wow, that's a great. So I took a little picture of it and I was like, wow, that'll be a great thing for Egun. When I do it, that'll be a great thing, because not only the extra pictures will become a coffee table book of sharing the love of our religion. So listen, there's always a method to my madness. Don't think that, oh, wow, she's doing that, she's trying to get over. No, there's spots over by Wicked Mojo that I know are going to be great when I do for Ogun, when I do for Ochosi, and I do for Alegua. I seen it, and it's so beautiful, and I took little pictures of it. So I know I'm out also finding different spaces where I know that I'm going to be, okay, this is where we're going to do this scene. This is where we're going to do, especially because I'm out there and when I leave, it's usually in the evening to see how bright it is, or to see if we need light, or, you know what I'm saying? Or would it be better to do it early in the morning? So I have been doing my research and doing all of this. Do not think that, oh my goodness, she's doing it. There's a method to my madness. So, but I do take donations. If you want to give it to me, baby, I don't turn nothing down. So, and if you want a reading, like I said, 5 cards, $35, full reading, $60. And if it's too late, then we'll do the next day. I start my day, since I've been not at home, because at home I'm up at 6:40. So y'all been noticing, I start my day at 7 or 8. But I start reading at 10 in the morning. I start reading. Unless you, listen, I got to be to work. I need a reader at 7. Great. Now, if you're doing after hours where I'm just, I done shut down, I'm going to charge you extra, because now I shut down, I'm ready to relax, and you want an emergency, you're going to pay for that emergency. So, I'm letting you know ahead of time. But as always, thank you. Once again, the Buttermilk Sky Pie Shop. It is freaking amazing. If you come down to Oslanta, you need to get this damn pie shop. It is everything. And they put the pies in a cardboard box. It is so beautiful. Oh my God. And these pies are like God. They are God. For real. I know a lot of people don't eat in franchise places, but the Red Lobster over by North Druid, the bartender is so cool there. So we had to get her to-go order, and she was so cool, so cool. She has a tattoo she has a sleeve on her arm, but she is so cool. And if you go in there, go have fun. Yeah, what kind did I get? I got one of each. So let me read off again what they have, right? Listen, they have buttermilk. I got one of those. They got I-40, right? They got Granny's apple, chocolate cream, key lime, peanut butter cream, coconut cream, and chewy chocolate chip. So I had to taste each one. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Y'all don't know me like that. I love pie. So don't judge me. And this is your grandmama done made a pie, especially the buttermilk one. Baby, So when it's time for Candelo and all of us to come down here, because we'll be down here, I know I'll be back down here in October with Yayi Joyce and them. So when it's time for coming, I'm bringing him and her a goddamn pie. And they ship. They do ship. They ship pies. So they do ship. So you're always welcome to order. So like I said, Buttermilk Sky Pie Shop, taste of the Southern tradition, baby. And they ain't lying. They are not lying, baby. It is good old fashioned Southern pie pudding. I'm telling you, my son was, buttermilk pie is the business, honey. Baby, bless your mouth. My son was in there laughing. He gonna walk back and be like, she's ordering all of them. Then don't bring me here to get no pie. What's wrong with you? Pie? What? I know you lying. So, he was doing it. He was getting on my nerve. But I don't care. He ate one in the car up there. I'm looking for my pie. I said, where's my pie? He said, the coconut one, that was 8. So you ate it when you was in the car? Greedy, no good, just greedy. But there are a lot of things that's out here, little hidden treasures, things like that. And when you come to Atlanta, please be respectful, be mindful, but also make sure you enjoy everything that Oslanta has to offer. Because remember, everybody in here is crowned Oshun, or they love Oshun. So definitely do that. But I love y'all. Like, once again, I'll be at Wicked Mojo on Saturday and again on Monday from 12 to 6. Get your readings. Come by, sit and talk with me and Raven and Abby and play with the cats. Come bother the bully, or go definitely bother Mojo. And also know that where Wicked Mojo is, they film the originals. So you can go across the tracks and go over there, and they have the whole scene where they had the originals. So definitely take advantage of all of that. The history, learning where you are. So it's really beautiful. So be a part of that as well. So, he pie-jacked me. I'm serious. And I know Izzy is supposed to be bringing me to Omaha, to Nebraska. So she got to figure that day out. But for now, it will be coming back to Atlanta in October. But first, going to Washington. I'll be in Washington in August. See, listen, let me just say this, right? Because I know a lot of y'all will be like, oh my God, she's too much. I am forever fucking grateful for Candelo Kambisa and for Charles Porterfield. I am forever grateful for those two. I am forever grateful for Sin. Why? Because these people either spoke me up or said something, or definitely gave me love, where now it is doors opening up, and I'm forever grateful. I will be in Washington on the 14th. I will be in October in Sleepy Hollow with Candelo and Hoodoo, Sin, and I will be in Atlanta with Yayi Joyce and Candelo, and then I'll be in Denver with Loretta and them for the Conjure Gala. So I am forever grateful for these people, because I always put that hashtag, Candelo will make you famous. And I ain't talking about Beyonce Beehive famous, no. But you will definitely get a lot. And all he does is have that platform for new people. Blessings to him. So, he does. And I'm very grateful. He does not have a problem with calling me, saying, hey, sis, listen, try this. Hey, sis. Like, he will help you not only get your stuff together, but mold you and teach you other ways of doing stuff. So, man, listen, I love him. And it's not to say, he's the greatest. He's human. He's going to tear his ass. He's going to do some shit. He's going to do all that. We all going to do that. Like, it just comes with it. But if you're friends and let me pull you aside. Your ass is hanging out. Great. Because I love the shit out of him, man. Because, he looked out. And when it came to this and putting your name out there and getting yourself together. Sin will definitely, that's the wordsmith. He will put words there and you'll be like, shit, that sounds good. Like, shit, hey. And Porterfield, which is twin. Yo, there's no judgment, man. Like, yo, this is what you do. Let's get it rocking and rolling. Let's get it going. Let's get it going. And I love them for it, man. I do, and I appreciate them, and I'm very grateful for them because from them, I got to meet Izzy, I got to meet Hugo Hector, I got to meet Mama Star, I got to meet Divinity Tanya, Mambo Sandy. I got to meet all these people that I either read about or I stalked on Facebook that I got to meet them live. Beverly, especially my mom, Michelle. So I got to meet all of them. I wouldn't have had that if I wouldn't have met these guys. So I'm forever grateful. I am forever grateful, man, and I'm thankful. And I say it publicly, privately, behind their back, in front of them, the whole nine. When I say I love them, man, I genuinely love them, and I'm very grateful to even have a chance to be around them. Yo, I'm grateful. I'm so grateful. So me going to Washington. So in Washington, right, I'm going to take pictures. They have the big sunflowers. They have the sunflower garden. Listen, I'm going to have all kinds of pictures for that. So, hey, I'm very grateful. I'm very thankful. And Sleepy Hollow, oh my God, I'm going to be there too. So doing readings. So I'm very grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. And I wanted to be down here to meet Crystal when she goes to Wicked Mojo, and I want to be up in New York so I can see them and for that. But I know I'm gonna follow her because I follow her and I laugh, and I for the cats, the shining ones, the cats, and my Mojo. So and the bully as well as Peanut, because Peanut comes in and he's my friend. So. I'm forever grateful. So if you're in Atlanta, take a part of it, go and see things. And, in Oslanta, because it's Oshun. Oslanta is Oshun. And I'm going to make a meme about it, so y'all can sit there and crack jokes, but it's definitely that. But I love you. As always, I'm going to eat pie and watch TV because it's the 4th of July. And I saw the fireworks yesterday over by the Wicked Mojo. I don't need to see no more. I'm old. I didn't see enough firecrackers in my lifetime. But y'all be good. As always, it's been a plum pleasing pleasure.